Hey guys, welcome back to the Dewan Moore Show. We're going to be trying to do something a little bit different with recording. So, as you can see, I no longer have just a plain white wall. I hope you guys like what I did with it. And without further ado, let's get into some Pokemon Go news on the go. This story is from Game Rant and is written by Jamie Henry. Pokemon Go cheaters can no longer see rare Pokemon. Pokemon Go developer Niantic rolls out an anti-cheat system that makes rare Pokemon disappear. This is just the latest attempt by the developer to dissuade players from misusing the game, as it also threatens to ban cheaters as well. According to the post made in Pokemon Go development Discord channel, Niantic has released a new update to game servers that makes it so that cheaters are unable to see rare Pokemon spawns. The measure targets previously flagged accounts and bot accounts for third-party Pokemon Go. Tracking apps, which are often used by spoofers to pick up rare Pokemon not available to them in their actual location. As the new measure is only aimed to take out Pokemon Go accounts that are already known to Niantic as bots or as violating the game terms of service, there are questions about how useful this change will be. The terms behind some of these tracking apps are already said to have created new accounts to get around this, which limit the effectiveness unless Niantic can quickly get a handle on these ones too. Though the developer has previously forced the shutdown of major third-party tracking apps, so maybe it will try that again, here for the double anti-cheat whammy. However, this isn't the only concern that Niantic will need to address, as some players fear that their accounts will be hit with rare Pokemon blocks as well. Some say that they have only used third-party apps for the sole reason that the built-in Pokemon Go feature just don't cut it. And these apps are a way to get around that. Players specifically mention IV individual value calculators, which aim them in getting Pokemon with higher CP, combat power, and say that the game can be frustrating without them. So it would be unfair if Niantic punished them alongside spoofers. This poses a significant headache for Niantic. Players continue to complain about Pokemon Go GPS spoofing and say that it ruins the game. I completely agree on that note. It's just the worst. I've literally taken down gyms and watched the gym fill up with another opposing team's color, and there's no one else around playing. And it's freaking, the struggle is real. Risk alienates core Pokemon Go players. These core players, such as moi, spend their money on the game, moi, but also third-party apps make the most of the mobile hit. And so anything that turns these away could be dangerous for Niantic. It would be interesting to see how the developer proceeds. In other Pokemon Go news, this story from Kotaku, story by Patricia Hernandez. Pokemon Go cheaters say Niantic is punishing them by hiding rare monster spawns. Really? Oh, boo-hoo on your rare spawn cries. Psst. Justin Timberlake, Mia Rivers, son. For the last couple of days, Pokemon Go community has erupted. My apologies. Quote, for the last couple of days, the Pokemon Go community has erupted over a new security measure that allegedly hides rare monster spawns from cheaters. But now you've probably heard about the myriad of third-party applications that Pokemon Go players use, such as tracking maps that tell people where a creature appears in a given area. While Niantic considers this cheating within hardcore communities, players, Pokemon groups with mappers, is considered an optimal, enjoyable way to play. All the same, Pokemon Go Hub reports that some people using these services have been flagged by Niantic, sometimes getting a warning like so. We have detected activity on your account that suggests someone is assessing your account using modified client software or unauthorized third-party software that accesses Pokemon Go's violation of our terms of service. Please be aware that the use of such software can result in the loss of your account. If you have been using such software, we strongly encourage you to stop. If you have accessed certain unauthorized third-party apps or website, it is also possible that your account may have been compromised. We recommend that you change your password immediately. Players who are calling this shadow ban, meaning that they can be in the same exact area as other players, but will only be able to view common spawns, such as Rattata and Pidgeys. Rattatas! Pidgeys. Rather than rare and converted ones. On Reddit, players have started to compile a list of monster shadow ban accounts no longer see. Niantic, the maker of the game, have not addressed this publicly, neither confirming it nor shooting it down. We reached out to Niantic to ask about the so-called shadow ban, but they have not yet responded to our request for comment. Despite lack of official confirmation, Pokemon Go communities are convinced the shadow bans are taking place. Pokemon Go experts from the Silph Road, for example, are reporting this anti-cheat supposed existence. Starting to say some accounts suddenly stopped finding Pokemon at certain known spawn points. It turned out that they were incapable of seeing anything more than very common species. Services that allow players to track rare monster spawns are currently polling their users to see if the accounts have been blinded by this change. Some mappers services which rely on bots to gather data are no longer working as intended or are reporting outages. Some trackers are also starting to find workarounds for inaccurate scans due to, in their words, changes made by Niantic. Around the web and on social media, various players are seemingly confirming the existence of this anti-cheat method, with large public Pokemon Go communities, Reddit, and tweets full of comments like, quote, "What the hell? Niantic treats my account as a bot. I can't see anywhere Pokemon," unquote. Quote, "That answers my questions about what maps are blank. That's new. Nothing rare comes out from nearby sightings for me. I get nothing on the maps. My account appears to have been shadow banned. I noticed because my brother and I were playing this morning and I was missing half of the spawns, the good ones. Was at the park today and a dude in the crowd couldn't see the Dratini everyone else could because he used an IV checker that logged into his account. Anyone chasing Laboratours on Discord and noticing not anyone popping up on anyone's account. I don't know what flagged my account, but I went out to play with my fiance and all comments popped up for me, but it wasn't loading the Onyx Shackler or Kabuto found right next to me," unquote. I can't speak for all these people because I don't use any of those tracking devices. I just get out there and I play the game as it was meant to be played, as Niantic put it out there. So with all these trackings and all this in-depth scouting and IVs and all that stuff, I feel like you're kind of on your own because you are playing outside the rules. It clearly states in the rules and clauses that you can't use all that stuff. So what do you want? Within these comments, multiple users claim that they have been falsely flagged as cheaters, but we cannot verify if these players have used a third-party app or not. Additionally, some players who confess to cheating claim that they have not been dinged but by the latest charges, while others argue that using map services should not be considered cheating in the first place. Some players, for example, use maps because they lead busy lives or live in rural areas. While Niantic's war against mapping services and cheaters goes back since the release of the game, it's also worth noting that the developer recently teased the inclusion of legendaries this summer. It would make sense for Pokemon Go to beef up its blockade against cheaters, thereby preventing players from gaining their way to the rarest monsters. What do you think about everything that's going on? The hard bans, soft bans. I, for one, believe they should do hard bans. Maybe a couple of people get hard banned, and they'll see it's a game but not a game and quit playing around. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the wall, what I did with it. I'm a fan. If you like the wall. Let me know what's up. Let me know if you noticed anything that caught your eye. My name is Dewan from the Dewan Moore Show. Also Top Dewan from Team Instinct. Go Team Instinct. Don't forget that there is also a Falsa Pokemon event going on, and it ends 1 p.m. on Thursday PT time. So don't miss out on that. And I also have a Squirtle as my buddy. If you want to name that Squirtle, leave that name suggestions in the comment section below as well. I will check them, and the coolest one, in my opinion, will get to be my Squirtle's name. Check back later. They'll be uploading more episodes of more things going on in Pokemon Go and other anime news and everything going on. I love you guys. Thank you for all the views. While I haven't been uploading videos, you guys rock because you make me motivated to make more videos. I'll see you next time on the Dewan Moore Show. Hopefully this was a little more up close and personal for you, Yana, but whatever. Love you guys. See you next time on the Dewan Moore Show. Peace.